Hello guys and welcome back. Today I'm going over how the lead concept artist for the Borderlands series just left Gearbox and what he has been posting about Borderlands 3. But first let me thank the artist for today's video, who is Sinomancer over on DeviantArt. Once again, a big friend of the channel and has made some amazing art in the past on this channel and still posts Borderlands art to this day. So link to the DeviantArt page will be down in the description below. So with that, let's get right into it. So Lauren Wood was the senior concept artist on the original Borderlands and for Borderlands 2. And if you watch my Borderlands news series, you guys will know that I've been telling you guys that he will be important and to keep an eye on him for Borderlands 3, which now he is. He was not the lead artist for the pre-sequel, but was still credited for his work on the game. And for the upcoming, technically unannounced Borderlands game, which is probably Borderlands 3, it was also confirmed that he was going to fill the senior concept artist role once again. I actually made a video on this way back in the day, so I'll link to that down below, and it was one of my first videos ever, so it's not that great, but it's okay for what it is. So continuing on, he was a vital asset to the franchise, and early on his designs inspired Claptrap and many of the iconic scenes and signature character elements, and really helped set the tone for the game. I'll link to his website where he has a huge collection of his work on the franchise. So what does this have to do with Borderlands 3? Well, under his professional column on his website, he added a new section in the past few weeks, which now reads Borderlands 3, which is now separate from the normal Borderlands category. And also when you click on it, the phrase "coming soon" comes up, which tells us a few things. The first being that the title of the game is most likely going to be Borderlands 3. For those of you guys who don't know about Gearbox's past, they actually own the title for Border Worlds. And with the end of Borderlands 2 showing many different planets and vaults, some people were thinking that the game might have a new title altogether. But I think after seeing the success of Borderlands 2, another number in the franchise might actually help them in the whole marketing and all that. So Border Worlds, for the most part, at least for me, seems like it's not going to happen. Also, the fact that Lauren left means that the game is in a good position where he feels good enough to leave, if that makes sense. I think after working with the same company for almost a decade, he wouldn't leave unless he was at a good spot. Maybe even some of the early concepts for DLC or future characters have even been worked on at this point, just to kind of get them pretty far ahead with Lauren's same design. And especially since he was the lead concept artist, he's working with a ton of other people underneath him. It would make sense that they would all be good and he could then make that decision easier to leave. Also, the fact that he is allowed to post Borderlands 3 as coming soon on his website says something about the game. We've seen certain individuals in the past say that they've worked on the game as artists or whatever else, but not one of the most important people in the franchise itself. For Lauren Wood, who's a senior concept artist and worked there for forever, to be able to say Borderlands 3 on his website, it's led a lot of other people, along with the information from the EchoCast Twitter account coming back and the Facebook account doing a Q&A live stream, it start to think that Borderlands 3 is coming pretty soon, which I would have to say is a little hopeful at best. I think that we will get some sort of teaser or trailer, or at least a confirmation from Gearbox actually confirming that the game exists, because that has still not happened. Gearbox has not come out themselves and said, yes, it's Borderlands 3, we're working on it, coming soon. I think we'll get that eventually, probably within the next few months, but the game release will still be way out there. And also, just play devil's advocate, when Lauren updated his website with the Borderlands 3 information, he also added a lot of other projects that he is working on in the future, which also say, quote, coming soon. So he did not update his website just for Borderlands. And just to touch on what I said earlier, Lauren did announce that he left Gearbox after almost a decade-ish at the company. He posted the news on Facebook, and as of making this video, he's now just a freelance artist. And he was so important to get Borderlands where it is today, and I wish him all the success in the world. I know Gearbox has been cycling through a lot of new talent lately, and fans have started to get worried. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It means fresh blood, adding changes to the game, and just getting new people in there, new design elements, new ideas for enemies, characters, worlds. And I don't think it's necessarily bad. Like, change can be really good, especially with a game and with the scale As long as Gearbox remembers where it came from, and then they can just broaden that, I think it could actually be really cool to see what some of these artists and writers and everything else can do. So I think we should all be excited about it. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.
Got a proposition for you two. You and Clappy be our personal torture